In June of 1763, Owen Parfitt was sitting on his porch, waiting for his sister. Now, before we go any further, let's go into details about Owen Parfitt. Now, he wasn't really necessarily a nice man, but he did serve in the military somewhere in Africa, and he did serve some time in the military. Now, back to his disappearance. He was sitting on his porch. He was taken care of by his sister. His sister would take care of him because he was paralyzed and he couldn't move without assistance. Because of him being paralyzed, he often spent his days lying in bed or on the chair outside of his home. He would often watch the fireworks, and there were lots of people that could see him sitting there. He was also taken care of by a neighbor who would also help his sister. Well, during one day, it was like any other day. His sister didn't expect anything was amiss, and her and her brother would chat. Owen Parfitt would chat with her sister for a while, and she was only a few feet away from him. And then she asked him a question. When there was no response, she'd asked him again, and she went to the door to find Owen Parfitt was gone. The chair was empty, and only the coat remained where he was before. Since he was unable to walk on his own, his sister thought a neighbor had moved him inside with her, as was sometimes the case. But he was nowhere to be found, and the neighbors denied moved him, although they did see him sitting there all day. His sister panicked, and they started looking for him, and there was no sign of where Owen Parfitt may have gone. It was so baffling that he could have gotten so far with the inability to walk. Now, there's a legend in town that Owen was that the devil had came for Owen as a payment for his sins and his past life. To this day, Owen Parfitt has never been found, and has still remained a huge mystery to this day. There's a theory that when Owen said he was paralyzed, that was just an act, and he just got up and left. Now, that one was that one's very less true, because people would have seen him walking away. There was lots of witnesses, and nobody's seen a thing. And nobody really truly knows what happened to Owen. Another theory states that somebody had taken Owen, but that's not possible either, because if somebody had taken him, Owen would have cried out and screamed, but nobody heard anything or seen anything happen to him. And to this day, he has never been found. Okay, I'll see you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.